Good morning, students. Okay, in continuation of last video, we'll discuss one more important topic: types of organic reaction. All these are the fundamentals in organic chemistry. Okay, based on the homolytic fission and heterolytic fission, we'll get three types of important organic reagents. Those are: one is free radical, and second one is electrophiles, third one is nucleophiles. Okay, based on the bond fission, here organic reagents are three types. One is free radicals. Second one is electrophiles. And third one is nucleophiles. Three important reagents are present in our organic chemistry. One is free radical, second one is electrophile, third one is nucleophile. What is the free radical? Free radical species. That means free electron contained species or odd electron, ODD, odd electron containing species are fragments called as free radicals. Odd electron or free electron containing species are we called as free radicals. How these free radicals are formed? These free radicals are formed in presence of sunlight or at high temperature, 400 to 500 degrees centigrade temperature, or in the presence of some peroxides or in the presence of some acids. Peroxides means, example for peroxides: hydrogen peroxide, sodium peroxide, like this. Peracids means, CH3COOH we called acetic acid, CH3COH we called acetic acid, and here benzoyl peracid, C double bond OOH. This perbenzoic acid we called perbenzoic acid. All these are used for the production of free radicals. How free radicals are produced? See, take CH3. What is CH3? Ethane. This is ethane. Here use any one, sunlight or 500 degrees, peroxide or peracid, any one. Here I am using sunlight. Carbon and carbon both are having same electronegativity. These bonded electrons undergoes symmetrical bond fission. That is called homolytic bond fission. This we called Fischer-Tropsch mark. Fischer-Tropsch mark indicates transformation of one electron only. One electron transferred to this methyl group, one electron transferred to this methyl group. What you will get here? 2 moles of CH3 dot. This odd free electron containing fragment or species called as free radical. Alkanes, most of the alkanes undergoes this homolytic bond fission and form the free radicals. I am giving some examples for the free radicals. Just here I am writing group. Simple group I am writing: hydrogen dot, hydrogen free radical; chlorine dot, chlorine free radical; bromine dot, bromine free radical; iodine dot, iodine free radical; OH dot, hydroxyl free radical. OH means hydroxyl free radical, NO2 dot, nitro free radical. Nitro free radical. NO dot, nitrosyl free radical. R dot, alkyl free radical. Okay, here we have the different types of alkyl free radicals. Okay, this is methyl free radical. Here I am writing name. It's important. Methyl free radical. Fr means free radical. Methyl free radical. CH3 means methyl free radical. Okay, then second one. First we will see free radical. After that we move into other. Okay, CH3 CH2 dot. This called ethyl free radical. Ethyl free radical. And one more thing. This free radical containing carbon. Okay, radical or electron, free electron containing carbon directly attached to only one carbon atom. This attached to only one carbon atom. That's why we called 1 degree or primary, okay, free radical. Primary free radical. This we called primary free radical. Next, CH3 CH dot CH3. See here, this we called isopropyl free radical. Isopropyl free radical. Here, free radical containing carbon attached to two carbon atom. This dot containing carbon directly attached to two carbon atom. 2 carbon atom. That's why it is called 2 degree free radical or secondary free radical. 2 degree free radical or secondary free radical. Okay, common name is isopropyl free radical. Here I am taking one more. CH3 dot. See, this we called tertiary butyl free radical. Tertiary butyl free radical. This carbon, okay, here what radical or free electron contain carbon, okay, attached to 3 carbon atom. 1, 2, 3. 3 carbon atom. So this is called 3 degree free radical. 3 degree free radical or tertiary free radical. Tertiary free radical. Okay, here in continuation I am taking some more. CH2 dot. Benzene CH2 group. This benzene CH2 group, this we call as benzoyl free radical. BENZYL. Why I called ZYL? One more is there. I will give. Okay, here benzyl free radical. This is also primary free radical. Okay, I am giving one more example. Benzene C double bond O dot. This we called benzyl free radical. This we called benzoyl free radical. Benzoyl free radical. See, C double bond O dot is there. O in there. CH2 is there. I. Benzyl, benzoyl. Okay, benzoyl free radical. Okay, for example, here I am taking one more here. Okay, here I am writing CH2 double bond CH2 dot. This commonly called 1-propenyl group. 1-propenyl free radical. Okay, or primary free radical. This is also called allyl free radical. Allyl free radical. This group we called allyl group. So we called allyl free radical. We called that one allyl free radical. See, all these are the best example for the free radicals. So many free radicals are there. Okay, I discussed here some free radicals. Okay, these are all free radicals. Okay, hydrogen free radical, chlorine, bromine, iodine, hydroxyl, nitro, NO, nitrosyl, alkyl free radical, methyl free radical, ethyl, propyl, isopropyl, okay, tertiary butyl, benzyl, benzoyl free radical and allyl free radical. These are the important examples for the free radical. This is about the free radical. What are free radicals? How free radicals are produced? And what are the examples for free radicals? This is about the first reagent, free radical. Then in continuation, we'll see electrophiles. Okay, second one. What is the second reagent? Electrophiles. Electro means electron. Electron means negative. Philes means like to react. Okay, philes means like to react. Philes means like to react. Okay, the species at the fragment, at the ion, at the molecule. The species at the ion, at the molecule, at the group which like to react with negative charge. Like to react with negative charge. We called as electrophiles. We called as electrophiles. At the species, okay, at the species or group or ion or any, okay, like to react with electron-rich molecules. Electron-rich molecules, we also called electrophiles. Okay, the electron-deficient molecules are also called as electrophiles. Okay, electron deficient molecules also we called as electrophiles. Okay, here based on the nature of the electrophile, electrophiles were classified into two types. I gave two definitions. One is like to react with negative charge. Like to react with the negative charge called as electrophile. Okay, like to react with the deficient molecules. Okay, like to react with the electron-rich molecules. We called as electrophiles. We called as electrophiles. So, electron-deficient molecules also we called as electrophiles. Okay, here how electrophiles and nucleophiles are produced by the heterolytic fission. By the heterolytic fission of covalent bond. Okay, we get the here electrophiles. Okay, here if any electrophile reacts with negative charge, such type of electrophiles are called positive electrophiles. Okay, we called positive electrophiles. Positive electrophiles. Okay, if any molecule like to react with the electron-rich molecules not carrying the charge, such type of molecules are called electron-deficient molecules, and those are called neutral electrophiles. Neutral electrophiles. Okay, these are having positive charge. These are having positive charge and like to react with the negative charge. These are electron deficient molecules. Electron deficient molecules. Okay, here like to react with the electron rich molecules. All Lewis acids are the best example for neutral electrophiles. Neutral electrophile. What is the meaning of Lewis acid? Which has the molecule which has electron accepting capability. The molecule which has electron accepting capability we called as Lewis acid. Okay, we'll see the example for positive electrophiles and neutral electrophiles. So many examples are there for positive electrophiles. Okay, I'll start with H plus ion. Okay, H plus ion, Cl plus ion, and here Br plus ion. Okay, I plus ion. Cl plus means chloronium ion. Br minus plus means bromonium ion. I plus means iodonium ion. NO2 plus nitronium ion. Nitronium ion. Okay, methyl plus methyl carbonium ion. This is also one of the methyl carbonium ion. This is also one of the electrophile. CH3CH2 plus. See here, this is ethyl carbonium ion. Ethyl carbonium ion or positive charged carbon attached to the only one methyl group one carbon so 1 degree carbonium ion or primary carbonium ion. Okay, then CH3 CCH3H plus. This we call isopropyl carbonium ion. Isopropyl carbonium ion. And here this carbon attached to two carbon atoms, so 2-degree carbonium ion or secondary carbonium ion. Secondary carbonium ion. Or in continuation, we'll see the so many examples. Okay, tertiary carbonium ion, CH3 plus. This is tertiary butyl carbonium ion, tertiary carbonium ion. Okay, here benzene with CH2 plus. This is called benzyl carbonium ion. Benzyl carbonium ion. Okay, here benzene with C double bond O group plus benzoyl carbonium ion. Okay, this is we call benzoyl carbonium ion. Benzoyl carbonium ion. Okay, here we'll see. After the benzoyl, CH2 double bond CH2 plus. This we called allyl carbonium ion. Allyl carbonium ion. Okay, allyl carbonium ion. So many examples are there for this. Okay, positive electrophiles. These are the some of the examples for the positive electrophiles. Okay, what is the definition of positive electrophile? The group or atom which carries positive charge and like to react with the negative charge, called as positive electrophile. Okay, and neutral electrophile. These are not carrying the any charge but like to react with negative charge or electron rich molecules, called as neutral electrophiles. Okay, Lewis acids are best example for the neutral electrophiles. So many examples are there. Okay, here sulfur dioxide is the neutral electrophile. Sulfur dioxide, both are neutral electrophile. Okay, CCl2, dichlorocarbene. Dichlorocarbene is the neutral electrophile. Boron trifluoride. Okay, boron trichloride. Boron tribromide. Boron triodide. Aluminium trichloride. Aluminium, okay, tribromide. Aluminium triiodide. Okay, along with gallium trichloride. Gallium tribromide. Okay, gallium triodide. Okay, indium trichloride. Indium tribromide. Okay, indium triodide. Boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium. Thallium trichloride. Okay, thallium tribromide. Okay, thallium triodide. Along with ferric chloride. Okay, ferric chloride. All these are the best examples for the neutral electrophile. This is not having the charge. Okay, this is not carrying the charge, but like to react with the electron species, rich electron species. These are the best examples for the neutral electrophiles and positive electrophiles. This is about the electrophiles. Next in continuation, we'll see the nucleophiles. What are nucleophiles? Okay, we'll see what are nucleophiles. The third type of reagent is nucleophiles. Nucleophiles. What are nucleophiles? Nucleo means nucleus. Nucleus means positive charge. Okay, positive charge. Okay, here phile means like to react. Like to react. The groups or molecules or ions which are like to react with positive charge. Like to react with positive charge and carries negative charge, called as nucleophiles. Called as nucleophiles. Okay, some of the molecules not carries the charge but reacts with but reacts with electron deficient molecule or positive charged molecules. Okay, such type of electrophiles are all called as neutral nucleophiles. Okay, here also same. Okay, based on the reactivity of nucleophiles or nature of nucleophiles, these are classified into two types. These are classified into two types. One is, okay, here, one is negative nucleophiles. This carries, okay, it carries negative charge. Okay, like to react with the positive charge. Okay, those are simply considered as a negative nucleophiles. Example for negative nucleophile, we'll see in continuation. Okay, here we have one more neutral nucleophiles. Neutral nucleophiles. Here neutral nucleophiles, here negative nucleophiles. See the example for negative nucleophiles. H minus called hydride ion. Ide. Okay, all negative charge ending with the ide. Okay, here H minus, and here Cl minus, chloride, bromide, iodide, hydroxide. Okay, hydroxide. Here CH3 minus, carbene ion. This we call carbene ion. Okay, CH3 CH minus. This we call isopropyl carbene ion or secondary carbene ion. Okay, here I am taking primary carbene ion. Sorry, CH2 minus. This we call ethyl carbene ion. Ethyl carbene ion or primary carbene ion. Primary carbene ion. Okay, tertiary carbene ion. This is tertiary carbene ion. Okay, CH2 double bond CH2 minus. This is allyl carbene ion. Allyl carbene ion. Okay, CH2 minus. This is benzyl carbene ion. Benzyl carbene ion. These are some of the best example for negative nucleophiles. Negative, so many are there. Okay, these are some of the important example for the negative nucleophiles. Okay, next in continuation, neutral nucleophiles. Okay, these are not carries charge but acts as a nucleophile. Okay, these contain extra lone pair, at least one extra lone pair of electrons, and these are acts as a, okay, all Lewis bases. All Lewis bases. What is the Lewis base? Okay, which has the element or group or molecule which has capability to donate one electron pair. Capability to donate one electron pair. We called as Lewis base. We called as Lewis base. All Lewis bases are best example for neutral nucleophile. Neutral nucleophile. Okay, in continuation we will see the one example for this neutral nucleophile. Neutral nucleophile. Okay, here I am taking neutral nucleophile. Water. Okay, it has two lone pair of electron. That's why it acts as a Lewis base. Alcohol, ROH. Here also, okay, this is alcohol. It is also one of the best example for neutral nucleophile. ROR. This is ether. Okay, it is also one of the best example for neutral nucleophile. Neutral nucleophile. Ammonia. It is also one of the neutral nucleophile. Primary amine. This is primary amine. Okay, here nitrogen attached to one alkyl group, so we called primary amine. RNHR. This we called secondary amine. Why we call secondary amine? NH group attached to two alkyl groups. That's why we called, okay, here called secondary amine. Here N R. Here we have the lone pair of electron. Here nitrogen attached to 2 or 3 alkyl group na. Okay, we call it tertiary amine. Okay, here aniline, benzene with NH2 group. This we called aniline. This is also one of the neutral nucleophile. Neutral nucleophile. Here I am taking NH2. Here we have the two bond pairs. This we call lone pairs. This is the hydrazine. Hydrazine also one of the neutral nucleophile. NH2 OH. Here we have lone pair of electron. Here we have the lone pair of electron. This we called hydroxylamine. Hydroxylamine. This is also one of the neutral electrophile, neutral nucleophile. This is also one of the best example for neutral nucleophile. Neutral nucleophile. Along with that, so many are there. Phenylhydrazine. This is also neutral nucleophile. Phenylhydrazine. This is the phenylhydrazine. 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine. 2,4-DNPH. This is we call 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine. This is also one of the best example for neutral nucleophile. See here, this is a benzene. Phenylhydrazine means phenyl with NH2. This is phenylhydrazine. At second position, this is the second position, NO2. Here second position, NO2. This we called 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine. This is also one of the best example for nucleophile. Which nucleophile? Neutral nucleophile. In neat point of view, they may give some groups one side. Match the following one question. One side they give neutral nucleophile, neutral electrophile, like that. One side they give groups. Just you identify, pair and detect the which is neutral nucleophile, which is neutral electrophile, like that. This is about the nucleophiles. This is about the nucleophiles. In continuation, we'll see the one more important topic. In continuation, we'll see the one more important topic. Types of organic reactions. Types of organic reaction. So many organic reactions are there. So many reactions are there in organic chemistry. In that we have some important organic reaction. We'll discuss some important organic reaction over here. Just I will explain. I will give data. One is substitution reactions. Second one is addition reactions. Third one is elimination reactions. Fourth one polymerization reactions. Substitution, addition, polymerization. Elimination, polymerization, rearrangement reactions. Rearrangement reactions, pericyclic reactions. These are the important types of organic reactions. 6 types of organic reactions are there. In chemistry, we use these first 4 types of organic reaction. This and this one, we are not using these 2 reactions in our PU level or NEET level. We'll see. Little bit discussion of rearrangement reaction and pericyclic reaction also in continuation. How many types of organic reactions are there? 6 types of organic reactions are present. What are those? One is substitution reaction. Second one is addition reaction. Third one is elimination reaction. Fourth one is polymerization reaction. Fifth one is rearrangement reaction. And sixth one is pericyclic reaction. In continuation, we'll see those types of reactions. And one more thing. Complete right. First right. If any doubts, come to college, ask me. I am in college from morning 9 o'clock to evening 6 o'clock. Thank you.